There was a lot of dodgy waist whining going on to that song. Not because of you, Brendon. Clearly, that was all me.
I was going to apologise immediately.
Clean Bandit, Sean Paul, and Anne-Marie there. That was Rockabye. Although you did do a great Shaggy impression.
Oh, thank you.
I was thoroughly.
Mr. Lova.
Hey, that's all right.
Sorry, Shaggy. I met him once. He was a really nice guy.
He seems like he's a nice guy.
And my manager tried to goad me into doing the impersonation, and I wussed out.
What about Fetty Wap? I've told the listeners about this.
1738.
Not bad.
I think that I need to meet him first before I really go for it, you know?
Well, look, we need to focus on your singing voice because that's the thing that you do professionally, besides the impressions.
Yeah.
How are you feeling today? Because, 2 massive gigs at Ali Pali. That's a lot for the vocal cords.
Yeah, it was phenomenal, though. We had 4 shows in a row. Got a little bit tired, but I just kind of stayed up last night. I haven't really slept, so I still feel energy. I'm still up. I'm up still, really.
Well, no, I could feel it when you walked into the room.
I'm feeling it.
In your Beyonce sweatshirt.
Oh, yeah, my lemonade.
Which I'm very jealous of.
Sorry. Oh, that's my favorite. We were listening on the way here.
Well, I'll tell you what, next time you come into the Live Lounge, you have to cover that.
Oh, absolutely.
I know you're doing the weekend today, but now I've seen your lemonade t-shirt. You are absolutely covering Sorry when you come in.
Oh, totally, yeah.
So this isn't your first rodeo, Live Lounge-wise.
Yeah.
I think this is the 3rd time?
It's maybe second for me. Yeah, 3rd, because we did, first one was 2006, and then I think we did 2008.
Yeah.
And then after that, yeah. That's so wild.
It's crazy.
Thanks for having us back. This is awesome.
Absolute pleasure. Well,
so excited.
You've got so much albums worth of material to get through. You've been releasing albums for over 10 years now.
I know. It's ridiculous.
And I was just talking to producer Kate because she went to go see you last night. She was saying the great thing about the show yesterday was that you could see your kind of fan base is really spread out loads.
Yeah.
Because there were people there with their parents and people that have been with you like from day dot. So is that quite surreal for you to see that spread of people?
Totally surreal and the best thing ever. There was a couple. There was a dad and he had his son on his shoulders. His son couldn't have been more than 7, 8 years old maybe. And they both were singing everywhere. Yeah. It was the coolest. I was like, that's the coolest dad taking his kid to the show. And they went both nights. I was just astonished. I gave him a little shout out. I love you guys. You're awesome.
And that's amazing because that kid will now grow up and go to your future shows.
That's the coolest thing. That's the coolest thing to me when fans have grown with us. And I look out and I see familiar faces, but seeing younger crowd and just different people. It's of all ages and all walks of life. It's amazing.
And now we've got this new record to celebrate.
Yeah.
Which is a big statement.
Yeah.
Death of a Bachelor. I mean, you're really saying something because I guess when it comes to rock bands particularly, it's like, Motley Crue, like, girls. But, people think that you're living like this crazy life. And I'm sure you have lived it. So to make an album with that title, was it quite a kind of, okay, guys, I'm ready to kind of put my party boots up? Yeah,
I won't say the label or the management, but people had tried to deter me from that. They're like, I don't know if death is such a great image. Like, yeah, you're probably right, but I'm killing off the old me. I feel like a new person. That's what I'm doing. And I like to have that little dark twist to the new life,
No, but right on, because I guess people do expect you to be, partying all the time. And there's nothing wrong with that.
And I am. I do party all the time.
And enjoying amorous adventures. But
yes.
You found someone that you love.
Yeah, I did.
You married that person.
Yes, I did.
And
Very
you want to
happy.
celebrate that.
Oh my goodness, yeah. It's so awesome. It's just nice and that never stopped the partying, like I'm married, but now I just know how to party. I know exactly who's allowed in the house, what animals are allowed, what drinks are and are not allowed.
And you come home at a sensible time.
Yeah, absolutely.
And now you're here to do songs for us. So midday, it's all happening. You're doing 3 songs.
Yes.
We've got the latest single, we've got a classic, and we've got the cover.
Boom.
Now, everybody knows the songs that, people don't know actually, so let me tell them. So you're going to be doing Hallelujah.
Yeah.
You're going to be doing I Write Sins Not Tragedies.
Yes.
And you're covering Starboy by The Weeknd. I want to talk about this. What was your initial reaction when you first heard that song?
When I first heard it, I was like, wow, this is so different. I don't know if I get it. And then by the 3rd listen, I was like, this is genius. I love it so much.
Same.
It took me like 3 listens.
Right?
Yeah. But I love The Weeknd. I just think he's phenomenal. The first thing I ever heard of his was a Dirty Diana Michael Jackson cover.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, this is reincarnate. Like, he's so phenomenal at singing, such a phenomenal performer. That, I'm a huge fan. So this is a huge opportunity.
And today it's looking quite stripped back.
Yeah. This is only just piano and a little bit of guitar. It's really stripped back. I'm so excited to showcase these like this.
And we cannot wait to hear it. So it's all happening midday. Panic at the Disco in the Live Lounge. Hallelujah, I Write Sins Not Tragedies, and that cover of Starboy by The Weeknd, all happening at 12. Thanks, Brendon.
Thank you so much.
Hello, fellas.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good. How are you, Clara?
I'm really good, and I'm just genuinely in shock that I have that Beyonce jumper.
Oh yeah, it's gonna look so good on you.
The literal sweatshirt off your back.
Yeah, it's really sweaty. I'm not kidding. You gotta wash that.
Yeah, I gave it a little sniff. It's fragrant.
I'm a sweater in a sweater. It's bad.
It is kind of fragrant, but it's cool. it's all right.
I did put on deodorant.
You did. It doesn't smell bad. It just smells fragrant, like I said.
Good.
So you're here to do this live lounge for the third time.
Yeah, this is awesome. Thanks for having us back.
Absolute pleasure. First song you're going to be doing is Hallelujah. So tell me about the day you wrote this song.
Yeah, this one came about from a Chicago sample. It was just a band that I had grown up listening to because my parents, and hearing that sample just took me back to that time of being a kid. So I wanted to touch on that stuff. You know, I grew up religious. I'm not anymore, but there's definitely a spirituality that comes with playing on stage. You kind of get out of body experiences. It's very heady and hearty and emotional and just beautiful. So I wanted to write something like that, make my own religious song, you know, that has no connotation to any specific one.
Well, let's all have an out-of-body experience together tonight, I guess.
Absolutely.
Right, taking us to Agnostic Church.
That's right.
Panic at the Disco.
Oh man, that's fun.
I love the harmonies when you guys sang the words over it.
Oh, thanks.
Sounds so good, but I guess that's the feeling of it, isn't it? It's
yeah, absolutely.
Gospel-esque kind
communal.
of tune. I was waiting for the choir to come like two-stepping into the live lounge, like Sister Act.
We've also just had so much sacramental wine, it's crazy.
Hey,
so.
It's lit in the live lounge.
So lit.
Hello to Samantha, who says, live lounge has given me life, making my dissertation research a whole lot easier. There's a super fan of yours called Sam, by the way.
That's awesome.
She got in touch. She's been seeing you 8 times.
Oh, wow. Oh my goodness.
She is not having her lunch break on purpose just to listen to the show. She's kind of starving, but she's a big fan.
If I meet her, I will buy her lunch to make up for it.
There you go,
Thank you, Sam.
Brendon says so. Hello to Lewis from Bristol, says, incredible vocals, Brendon, as always. Been coming to see you since I was a school kid. I'm now 26 and still loving it.
Wow.
Fever You Can't Sweat Out is one of the best albums of the 21st century. Hello to Paige, who says, Panic Live Lounge is perfection. I saw them on Friday in Cardiff for the 8th time. Another 8-timer.
Oh, that was great.
They never failed to disappoint. And hello to Amanda, who says, starting Monday, the best way I know possible, listening to Panic at the Disco in the live lounge.
Thanks, Amanda.
Good
That's
stuff.
Awesome. That's great. That just made me so happy.
Well, and there's 2 more songs to go, so the happiness is only going to increase.
Let's do it.
So we're going to go back to the first record now, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. We're going to do a much scaled down version of I Write Sins, Not Tragedies.
Let's go. Another winner, I Write Sins, Not Tragedies, as performed in the live lounge by Panic at the Disco. Thanks for that.
Thank you.
Oh,
that's fun.
There's more love coming through. Do you want to hear it?
Please.
I mean, why not, eh?
Please.
Why not? Let me give you something for your ego. Hello to Luke from St. Albans, who says, this was a soundtrack to my rugby team's tour to Italy. All kinds of memories coming back. Amazing, lads.
That's so cool.
It's so nice to be the soundtrack to someone's life, isn't it?
I love hearing that. That's amazing.
What's one of the best kind of stories you've heard about you guys' music and how it's affected people?
Someone had just told me yesterday at the pop-up shop that they wanted to play Death of a Bachelor at their wedding, but either the groom or the bride was like, "No, that's dark, man. Like, it's a death. It's a death." I get it, he's the bachelor, but that was really cool. And someone had actually danced to it. They showed me a video clip of them dancing to that song at their wedding. It was beautiful.
Fabulous.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Hello to Hayley, who says, this is the best live lounge ever. It's given me life. At 21, I've loved them for literally half my life, and I ain't stopping now. Hello to Leanne, who says, can I point out that I've been to every show with my sister Sam? I think there's a fan-off thing going on now.
Oh, yeah, they're getting heated.
Will Brendon buy me lunch too?
If you skipped your lunch break, sure.
Yeah, I think you're going to end up buying a lot of people's lunches this afternoon. Hello to John in Middlesbrough, says, Clara, this is bringing back so many memories from when I was younger. Sounds just as good live. They are killing it.
Oh, wow.
And hello to Georgie in Gloucester, says, I've been a fan since I was 9. Absolute heaven. Panic at the Disco, always so incredible and diverse. This live lounge reflects them perfectly.
That is so cool.
Sounding so good. Well, I'm going to let you guys have a little break now.
Sure.
We're going to play a tune by Rihanna.
Yes.
Who I knew you were a Rihanna fan.
I love Rihanna.
I knew I was going to get that reaction from you. So we're going to play Rihanna, and then we're going to come back with your cover of Starboy by The Weeknd.
Great.
Oh, come on, Rihanna. Still a tune, that. Love from the Brain on radio. And I have to tell the listeners, when that song was playing out for you, I had a sneaky listen into the live lounge, and Panic at the Disco were playing along to that song. Note perfectly, but I don't think you could realise that I was...
I didn't know you were hearing what we were doing.
It sounded so good.
Thanks.
Could you do it again, or is it not worth?
Yeah.
Hey, that'll do. By the way, guys, the live stream is now working, so you can watch them in all their glory on the Radio 1 on the Radio 1 website, including that lovely Rihanna cover. Thanks for that.
Thank
but
you.
we're going to go to the main cover you're going to do now.
Yes.
So, The Weeknd, Starboy. Now, I'm very happy that you had the same thought as I, because the first time I heard this song, I was like, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
I get why it's quote-unquote cool. It's The Weeknd, it's Daft Punk, but I wasn't enthused. But then, the third or fourth listen.
It was about my third listen.
Yeah.
I really got into it. I just fell in love. I was like, this is genius. I'm so into it. I'm just such a fan of The Weeknd. I wanted to give it as many tries as I could just to fall in love, and I knew I would, and I did.
And it's brought you to this moment.
It did. It brought us
All
here.
right, then. Here we go.
Right.
Sexy radio voices in the live lounge right now. It's Panic at the Disco covering The Weeknd, Starboy. Yes! Panic at the Disco.
Thanks for that. That was fun.
That was very, very fun. I feel like I'm in some kind of strip club, to be honest. I don't know whether it's like high end or kind of like the skeezy ones.
A nice one, yeah.
Yeah. Like a fancy one.
A nice, fancy, skeezy strip club.
There you go. Very sexy atmosphere in the light. Well, there's a red light on, so, hello to Amanda, who says, I didn't think Starboy by The Weeknd could get any better, but listen to Panic at the Disco cover it. Hello to Sophie, who says, seeing you guys yesterday was one of the best nights of her life, and this live lounge is topping it all off.
That was one of the best of mine, too. That was amazing.
There you go. Josh from Suffolk says, Brendon Urie is hands down the best live vocalist in the world. My absolute favourite band in the world, and please tell Brendon how much I love him.
Love you.
Hello to... There's just more ego stroking coming through.
Yeah, it's getting a little too big here, my head. Yeah.
Okay. Well, let
no,
me
this
just
is amazing. This is the coolest thing ever. It's just amazing to hear that,
Well, it's such a great instant reaction, though, isn't it, to get... Because I guess when you're on stage, especially like with Ali Pali, where you guys were yesterday, you kind of... I mean, obviously you can connect with your audience, but they're quite far away from you.
Yeah, I mean, but it is... that's my favorite thing, is playing a live show. That's the most honest reaction you're going to get. There's no filter. There's no laptop you can close to get away from comment. It's just real, and that's the most fun we ever had.
No, also tune in here. That is for sure.
Yeah.
You guys sounded brilliant.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming through.
Absolutely.
Brendon, Dallin, Ken, Dan. Have a safe flight home.
Thank you so much, Clara.
And next time you come back, you better cover Beyonce. Right?
Well, now we have to.
You have to, because I got that jumper.
That's right.